Hello. Um, Welcome to the stream. UBS 220. I'm alright. Kind of depressed because I'm doing a warranty repair and they're a big waste of my time. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Welcome to the stream, Alex. I think you were here yesterday. Actually, it was only like 12 hours ago. The microscope is working this time, so you guys will actually be able to see stuff. Yeah, rebooting fixes a lot of stuff. I'd always try rebooting when you have any kind of issue, brother. But, glad it's working. We are doing a warranty repair on an OLED. Typically the warranty repairs on OLEDs are the D0 adapter needing an adjustment, or sometimes the wires just need to be re-welded. But I think I did a pretty good job at welding the wires on this one, or stripping the wires rather, and welding them. So I don't think it'll be that, but there's always a chance. My hands are very greasy. I think I'm gonna go wash them really quick. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'll turn down the music a little bit too. Yeah, we'll have to use a multimeter. The Picofly chips give really distinct yeah, I still have a lot of pre-orders right now. Most of the V1 and V2 orders have been handled. There's just a couple left, and there's no light orders at all. So if you order a light, you'll be the first one up. The V1, V2, I think there's maybe 2 or 3 ahead of you. And if you order an OLED, I think there's like 6 people waiting. I'm hoping to get most of my orders done this week, but the mail seems to be kind of trolling me. The light's about the same price as the V1 and the V2. I also only have a couple mod chips left. I think I had ordered like 15 of them, and I'm already down to like 2, which I don't even know how it's possible. I mean, that means I did use 13 of them, and I don't think I did 13 consoles in the last week here, but I could be wrong about that. Suppose I must have. The Basher. There was a decent deal on a light locally, actually. I don't know if the girl still has it, but it was like 130 for a red one that's in pretty decent condition. She still had it earlier today. I told her I'd give her 130 for it if she delivered it, because she's only like 5 minutes away. But I could go get it too. Yeah, you can actually find a lot of consoles around that price. The other day I got one light and two V2s for 360, so 120 each, and they came with Joy-Cons and docks. So I got two docks, two V2s, and a light, and two pairs of Joy-Cons for 360. You can't connect to anything related to Nintendo from your emunand. So if you're like internet connectivity, you're having like Nintendo server issues, or like you're doing test internet or whatever and it's not working, it's because there's just no way for you to connect to Nintendo. The only way you're gonna be able to that shit's gonna work is if you boot into semi-stock. Oh yeah, having a car is very useful for sure. Getting around on transit is not good. Man, I'm so warm right now. I'm probably gonna go turn my AC on. Give me a second. Walk, that's brutal. I don't have that kind of time. The hats pack, my understanding anyway, is the hats pack has the hats pack like has DNS blocking in. Like it has a whole bunch of Nintendo DNS blocked by default. So your emunand will be able to connect to Wi-Fi. Okay, so there's a difference. There's being able to connect to Wi-Fi, and there's being able to connect to Nintendo servers, okay? And the emunand can connect to Wi-Fi. It can connect to the internet, but it can't connect to Nintendo servers specifically. I think you're like misunderstanding that. Okay, so to move this over here actually, and then let's get these up on screen. Not really. I only play RuneScape and like UFC 5 on my Xbox. I mean, UBS, you can go into your Atmosphere folder on your SD card and go into the hosts folder, and then there should be a file called mummc.txt, and if that has a bunch of Nintendo domains in it, then you'll be fine. But if you are missing that file, then it's a problem. But you can easily test it by just connect to a Wi-Fi network, then just go and try and do the internet test. And if it just completely fails, then you're fine. I believe it also has Exofear set up, so there's just no way for Nintendo to even identify you. But you could use mine, like you could use my Super Zip, which is a combination of Hats Pack with some other stuff, and I know that has it set up 100%. Oh wow, it's not even C, it's actually D on this one. Interesting. The reason they haven't taken down that stuff is because I don't, like, it doesn't outwardly say, like, stuff that would be, like, flagged. Like, it's kind of hidden. You know what I mean? Like, if the title was, like, how to get free games with tinfoil on your Nintendo Switch or whatever, like how to pirate games, that shit would get taken down in like 2 seconds. But like the way everything is like titled, it's like not really that obvious because a lot of it's like automated detection. And I also don't have the tinfoil shops listed in the description. Like you actually have to watch the video, and that also helps. Thing needs a little bit of cleaning. You never know me. This should be a pretty easy repair. Surprisingly, it's D. I really did. D is pretty rare because it's like literally just soldered. Like there's no trick to it. Like there's no like fuckiness to it. Kind of surprised it's D. There we go. And then R. Oof. I wanted to get more of that thermal paste on the actual die, and a lot of it seems like it's around the die and not actually on it, so I might put a little bit more. Do they? I don't even know if they do anymore, but yeah, and UBS, yeah, you shouldn't even buy from sellers that don't set up stuff for you. I don't know why people even bother selling consoles. I'm like, I can understand it if they're just selling like a console they set up for themselves and they just like don't want it anymore, but if someone's like a professional seller, they should be setting up everything for you because the vast majority of customers have like no idea what they're doing. But yeah. Holy crap, how did this thermal paste get there? That's a lot. Man. I mean, the only way you're gonna know if you're banned is if you go into the eShop and try to download stuff, or like you actually sign into a Nintendo account. But if you bought a console off someone and it's not advertised as banned and it is banned, you should definitely demand a refund. That's pretty hurting. You get an error that says something like, Nintendo has restricted this console's access to like online services or something like that if you're banned. Not just like a failure. Yeah, I'm really surprised that's not working. It looks pretty good. I bet it's soldered down too. Oh, it's not. Interesting. So D is back, that's fixed, but I feel like it's not that reliable. Bruh. Yeah, it's not that reliable, I think. It's 330 Celsius. Looks like it's working now. I think that's good enough for me. Yeah, but bro, your temperature is gonna be dependent on what like solder you're using. Like if you're using like a non-leaded, like higher temp solder, you might want to go up to like 350, 360 kind of thing. But the kind of solder I'm using, like it goes molten fine, like even down at like 300 or 290. I'm using this MG Chemicals No Clean 6337, which is has like a 180 Celsius melting point. Also, if you have a really, really cheap iron, it's not going to stay around 300. I bought everything on Amazon. But, if you have a really cheap iron, like a $20 one, they don't actually check what temperature they're at. They just constantly put out a heat, and they'll very commonly go way above what the temperature you want them to be. So if you're using a really cheap iron, I really recommend getting like a pine sol or something instead. Alright, let's test it. Damn, these lights are a bit much right now. It's kind of fucking with the lighting on the stream. You guys can't really see much. Darn. I think it's a bit better. Hello, Max Power. Welcome to the stream. Looks like it's working. Yep. Weller's okay. They, I don't know about their irons and stuff, but a lot of their accessories they sell are actually just rebranded like AliExpress garbage. But, hopefully their irons and stuff are better. I really have no idea. I've never used it. I'm not just making that up either. You could, like, you can verify that information. If you go look at their stuff on Amazon, you can literally find the exact same thing on AliExpress. They literally just rebrand it. It's kind of sad, but hopefully their irons are better. I don't know. This console is an easy repair. It just had the D point, the solder just came loose, so that was an easy one. I haven't had to do one of those in a little while. Pretty rare to have a D go loose like that. Perfect. I'm gonna have to turn this music off. It's not even loud enough to listen to. And it starts echoing on my mic. There shouldn't be any more echo. Probably sounded like shit there for a while, my bad. I have to listen to music on headphones because it's because my microphone has like a permanent monitoring due to like the USB audio interface I use. It's kind of annoying. Oh, also UBS, like I've told you before, what you should do is you should follow my CFW setup guide. That is how I set up every single console I sell. That exact guide is what I do to every single console that comes into my possession. Wow, I can't believe we have 7 viewers. That's wild. Atmosphere default TXT. Yeah, I mean, you're probably fine, to be honest. Like, all you really need to do is mount your SD card, go into the atmosphere folder, go into the host folder, and then you need to find a file. It's either mummc.txt or default.txt. And if it has a whole bunch of Nintendo servers in it, then you're fine. You'll be fine. And then it's even more protection if you have exofear to INI in the root of the SD folder, which you should, because I'm pretty sure the hats pack has all of that. I could be wrong, but I'm like 90% sure. If you don't feel like there's enough servers in that TXT file as well, you can also find a list somewhere online and you can like add more to it. But more than likely, you probably have everything in there. Damn, we're down to 6 viewers. I have a V2 here that I could do a mod chip on. I guess I'll do that before I stop streaming. Oh, yo, dude. Oh, I'm literally so dumb, bro. I literally didn't put the SD reader back in. How did none of you guys know that? Come on, guys. You're supposed to help me. Fucking idiots. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck, what a waste of time. Fuck, I'm so dumb. How did I completely forget to put the SD reader in? Damn, we had 26 views and 7 people stayed. That's like a 1/3 or 1/4 conversion rate. It's pretty wild. I need to come up with a better camera setup so I don't like block the entire thing when I do screws. Because you guys can't see shit when I'm screwdrivering. I guess it's kind of the least important part, though. Like, if people can't figure out how to screwdriver, then they need more than me to help them. They need fucking God. God needs to personally come down and bless them with a few IQ points. I'm just kidding. IQ doesn't really mean anything, but Whatever. Damn, we're down to 4, bro. People are just leaving. They're like, bro, how does this guy know I'm watching? I'm leaving now. I'm on to y'all. Elham. Hmm. We should just have to test and put the back plate on now. Just give it a quick test. Perfect. Where's my phone? I'm gonna have to message my customer. One sec. Jailbreaking the console allows you to run unsigned code, and the main feature of that is just being able to get free games, really. Not much else. Where does this go here? Yeah, like there's some other basic things like being able to just like unsigned code doesn't just mean games. Like you can run like homebrew software, but a lot of that software just relates to getting free games or like cheating. Or I know some people like they like to do it because you're able to play like mods of like you're able to like mod games, like add like extra features to them and silly stuff like that. Or I know some people will like modify Pokemon saves so they don't have to like actually spend time collecting Pokemon to like play competitively, and they can just like cheat in the Pokemon. But yeah, the free games can't play online, no. They're single player only. Yeah, it's only really still a thing with Nintendo consoles. And the PS4 and PS5 are a thing, but only if you have a really specific firmware model or firmware version. Actually, the PS4, you can actually do it on quite a few versions now, but the PS5, not really. But the Xbox is not a thing on anymore at all. Only old Xboxes. Like 360 and lower. I mean, I don't think it's Japanese related as much as it is just like incompetence related, or they just don't care. Because it costs a lot of money to properly like secure shit. More money than they're probably willing to spend on the problem anyways. Oh, did I fucking spell his name wrong? Yeah, I totally did. Put his name down as Kevin. It's fucking David. Microsoft was so unbelievably angry with people modding like 360 and stuff. They were just so tired of it. They invested so much money into making the one not exploitable. Even the 360 they put a lot of money into, but it was broken. One sec, I'll be right back. Oh, this is a V2. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Ugh. Man, I'm so cold. And I kind of feel like garbage. feel like swapping these around is a good idea. Make that a little bit bigger too. Do you guys like that better? Is anyone still watching? Nah, I need to take a shower. My hair looks fucked. Might just be balding though, so you know. I'm trying to run through this install pretty quick. Let's double check it's not modded. I never remember which ones I have and which ones I haven't. Okay, it's not modded. The fuck? Nothing's more important than my stream, guys. You have to all tune in. And tune in until I'm gone. No exceptions. Once you're here for life. I hate these screws so much. They're fucking ridiculous. Hi, cat. Bro, where'd that screw go? FML, there we go. I haven't had a screw strip in a while. I'm getting real lucky. Sometimes those side rail screws are stuck in there. 5 viewers. Hello, guys. How's everyone doing? On my fucking nose. Let's see what mod chips I have left. I have 1 instinct and then 1 Picofly, so I'm gonna go with a Pico. I usually like to use the 3-in-1s on V2s, but whatever. I don't have enough. Oh, man. Oh, sorry, you guys didn't even see this. Frick. Balls. Okay. I could have fell in a way worse location. This is good enough. Need a Q-tip. Balls. Dry it. Alright, that's looking pretty clean. And we gotta look at this. Get the lights down. Ew, this is not a good angle at all. Let's adjust this bitch. There we go. I think I'll use my other brush to try and help out here. Yeah, it's not doing enough. Fuck. Maybe. Yeah, that's good. Man, the temperatures in my room right now are fucking wild. Damn, I have 8 viewers and no one's talking. That's crazy. How's everyone doing? Hello, Scott Bennett. Hello, Onyx Web Studio. I don't know if I said that properly. Just gotta slide this under here, and then we're gonna line up the pads with the capacitors. I get so many people that message me that I don't know. I don't know anyone by name, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know. What'd you message me about? Mod chips will both end in the same result. So like in the word, like in the terms of being stronger or not, they're all equal. You'll be able to get the same features, but people say Instinct NXs are a bit more reliable. V2 Switch. Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of people that contact me about their Switch too, so I don't know. But did you have questions or I don't know. But welcome to the stream. You guys really can't see anything. Like this light is so crazy. It's like you can only see on the microscope. It's like a bit better, but now it's kind of dark for me on the microscope. Man, the camera view is awful. Well, or at least the microscope view is there. Oh, and message me again, and I can send you the address right now. Oh, I need some flux. Forgot. Ooh, perfect. Oh, the right side isn't that great. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect install. This is good as it gets right there, boys. Study that one. That'll go down in the history books. To test it. So you know it's working if you get a white light here. Hello, Gore Festivus. I'm assuming you're the guy that that messaged me on Ko-Fi saying you could do the 3D printed stuff. Yeah, I'm sure it'll work out great. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever need anything else 3D printed. But to be honest, I never even thought about 3D printing stuff until super recently, so I might start looking more into it now that I know it's like an option. How expensive is your 3D printer? Is it like a really nice one, or is it like really big, or does it just do like kind of smallish stuff? Oh yeah, that's pretty small. 180 millimeters. Jeebus. That is tiny, brother. Jesus Christ, 8? You should send me one, bro. Bro's like a 3D printing farm in his fucking living room. You guys know what's really funny is my ex messaged me because I put that thing on my Twitter, like the same thing you saw about needing a 3D printer to print some stuff. And my ex messaged me saying that she has one. And I thought she meant that she was gonna do it for free, but she's like, no, I'm gonna have to charge you like $5 an hour. I was like, oh. I thought that was so funny. I was like, go fuck yourself. Fucking women. I personally have had not great experiences using over 512 gigs. I don't know if I'm just like retarded or the console doesn't like over 512 gigs. But you can try and send one over, and if it doesn't work, I'll just give you a 64 gig for free. I don't know. Or you can buy a 256 off me. The amount of games you can put on it is kind of up to what games you put on it, obviously. For example, like Red Dead and like Smash Ultimate are like easily over 20 gigabytes. But like Bastion, for example, is like 1 gigabyte. So it varies for sure. I'd say 256 is like a decent number though. I'd say 64 gigs is like absolute bare minimum. I wouldn't even do it with anything less than that. And then I'd say 512 is like a solid number, and I think 1 terabyte and up I just wouldn't bother with personally. But yeah. Wow. Scott, do you like print stuff like professionally? And I buy 5 packs of 256 gig SD cards from a company called Patriot on Amazon. They sell them for about $20 a piece in a 5-pack, and I buy those just because they're like the only company that even sells a 5-pack. Most companies only sell them in singles. AliExpress has more packs, but they just take way too long to show up, and they're about the same price. And Dreamcast, I'm like pretty sure you'd be able to do, but it's kind of dependent on whether or not someone has ported an emulator to the Switch for it. I'm pretty sure there is one though. And PSX, I think you might need to install Android to do that. Emulator on Switch. People say you have to overclock for PS1. For the most part, anyway. But I think RetroArch supports Dreamcast. Yeah, you can. Worst case scenario, you might need Android, but I think you should be fine. Yeah, stuff like an Nintendo 64 and well, also, but let me go back a little bit. So, every single model of the Switch has about the same power. They're all using like an NVIDIA APU chip that are all about the same power. So even if you get an OLED, you're not going to get like much better performance, if any. But anything that's not like PlayStation or Xbox and is a little bit older, so like Dreamcast, 3DS, Game Boy, like that kind of crap, I think that will run no problem, like 100%. N64, all that kind of crap, no problem, 100%. But PlayStation, PSP, that stuff you might need to overclock for. Even some 3DS games I'll have to overclock for. Lithoplanes. What is it? A lithophane? I don't even know. I don't know shit, to be honest. I'm more of a software engineer. I kind of just started soldering this year, actually. What do we need to do next here, folks? Oh yeah, here, the heat sink. The what's it called? The tinfoil shop has quite a bit, or at least my tinfoil shop has quite a bit of Switch games on it, but it does not have it doesn't have old games on it, but I know Ghostland does. I don't know if Ghostland's emulator games work without RetroArch, because I know Tinfoil has some support for emulator games, but I think it's like a RetroArch forwarder. And I don't know if I remember to put RetroArch onto my Super Zip. I might have to redo that. I haven't tested it. I'll actually test it on this console. When we put it back together, someone remind me if I forget. I'm sure you guys will fucking forget too, though. Interesting. Lithophane. Is it just used like in the photography business? I don't know. I don't know shit about shit, bro. You can look in a second. Remind me to check for Hogwarts. I mean, I'm sure that. Well, if Hogwarts is a Switch game, I'm pretty sure it'll be there. If it's not a Switch game, it's kind of a 50-50. Because Ghostland has a whole crap ton of emulator games, but like, I mean, ROMs, like for old consoles, but like, I don't know exactly what they have. I know they have an absolute astronomical amount, though. Yeah, I would bet it's on Ghostland. On mine, probably not, but I definitely would bet it's on Ghostland. I kind of just... I found this pack with like 100 Switch games. And I just threw that. It's like almost a whole terabyte already. My tinfoil shop. If anyone wants to donate like $100... I can actually get a 10 terabyte drive for the tinfoil shop. And I'll put way more games on it, like 10x. So you don't have to use Ghostland. And I can put a bunch of retro games on it and shit. But right now there's only 1 terabyte. And it's already using like 800 gigabytes of it. So I haven't really been thinking about adding much to it just because it's so much out of space already. But yeah, if someone donates like $100, I'll get like a used 10 terabyte off eBay, and I will put a bunch more games on it, but I doubt anyone will. I honestly don't care enough to spend my own money on it. Maybe if like Ghostland goes down one day and no one makes like another good tinfoil shop, then maybe I'll spend my own money on it. That's super convenient. 8x 12 terabytes would be great. You should host a tinfoil server. Host it for us. 2 terabytes. Yeah, you can get around 10 terabyte drives for like $100 on eBay. It's pretty fucking cheap. They're used though. Tinfoil is only really good for people that don't really know, like they don't really have computer skills, because that way they can do everything just on the Switch. It's also good for lazy people. Looks like it's working good. That reminds me, I actually have 5 invites to IP torrents if anyone wants one. Message retracted. Did you just type message retracted, or was that an actual message? I don't even know. Yeah, honestly though, you don't really need private trackers or even a torrent website for Switch games. You can find pretty much all of them on Google, which is kind of fucking crazy when you think about it. You can just search like the game name plus like ROM download, and you can find it pretty much like the first result. A lot of them have dead links, but if you click through all of them, you eventually find one that works. I've never failed using that method. I pretty much have always been able to find games using it. And the only reason I wouldn't be interested right now is I don't have the space to host it. Like I need like a 10 terabyte drive. Then I would start adding more games. NSP and XCI files are the file extensions you're typically looking for. I think there's also NSO files. Correct me if I'm wrong. I really hate installing these mod chips, like these specific ones, because of all the stupid cutting you have to do. And it kind of degrades the cooling. But it's the only one I have right now. Oh yeah, if you send me it and I remember it someday when I have more storage to host all of it, I can. But at the same time, I'm not that worried about it, just because like if I had more space to host all of it, I could just rip everything off Ghostland. People actually totally forget that they can do that. You can actually literally just rip everything off Ghostland, because you can spoof your user agent to the Tinfoil's user agent, and you can send it a request, and it should give you a JSON response, and you can just parse that in a programming language, and you can literally download every single thing on there. Or you can save the JSON file and like Control F through it, and just manually visit the links and download stuff instead of torrenting. It's actually the best way to get content for the Switch. in my opinion, because they have pretty much everything on there, and then they have a bunch of emulator shit too. If Ghostland goes down though, it could definitely be useful. I don't know. I just need more storage. I really need to get like a 10 terabyte for it. At the same time though, I also don't necessarily want to expand the tinfoil shop, just because if it becomes like a really, really good one, like I feel like Nintendo is really not going to be happy with me. And I feel like I'm probably already getting on their radar. I'm kind of just like waiting for like Nintendo Canada to like show up with like a fucking lawsuit at my door. Getting served. Not the first time not the first time I've been sued by a big company. For doing stupid things with software. Ghostland has so much content. I think they advertise that they have over 50 terabytes. I don't remember. Maybe it's over 20 terabytes. Damn. They like joined up together and sued you, or like were they separate lawsuits? That's kind of crazy. What the fuck were you doing? Bro has like the infinite data exploit. Oh, really? And they sued you? I feel like they wouldn't care. That's interesting. I was sued by Amazon. They didn't even send me a cease and desist because they didn't like officially contact me, but I had put on a website at the time that if they did contact me, that they wouldn't shut down the website. So they just automatically put a lawsuit, like they entered a lawsuit in the Supreme Court of my local area and then served me. But then we settled out of court, but then I got a permanent injunction, like a permanent ban from using like a website for the rest of my life. I'd say more, but I'm technically like signed an NDA, so I shouldn't have even said what I said there, but I don't think they really care anymore. Bob Hyber, I think your easiest solution is going to be to reformat your SD card and then follow my CFW guide from scratch, because usually errors like that are like not easy to diagnose and fix. Usually it means like something is set up wrong fundamentally, but knowing what that is going to be really hard. So I would just reformat your SD and then copy / complete my CFW setup guide from scratch, because at least if you do that, you'll know that everything is set up correctly. Also, you can if you look at my tinfoil tutorial, there's 2 different methods for starting tinfoil in there, and if you try both of them, one of them might work for you. Express Post is kind of a scam in my opinion, because they say it's like 1 or 2 days, but I find it's still a lot of the times like 5 days unless you're in the same province as me. But if I had to guess, it'd probably take something like 5 business days to show up. But I really don't know. Unfortunately, I don't work for Canada Post. If you wanted to send it like super fast, I would look into using Purelator. Purelator is Purelator, they have like a really great next morning delivery service that isn't too expensive. And if you want like 2 days instead, it's pretty great. And I find they're actually deliver it on time. Yeah, a lot of people don't. My closest Purelator is like a 30-minute drive almost. Well, is GTA even on the Switch? But the other one's Ghostland. I know of mine and Ghostland, and then there's this Brazilian one that apparently has really slow download speeds, but I don't even have the information anymore. I think it's called like Free World or something. But mine and Ghostland are the only good ones I know of. Yeah, Purelator's far. DHL Express can also be a good option, or UPS domestically can be a good option. Even FedEx domestically, but they might be a little expensive, but they'll probably actually deliver on time, like quickly. Canada Post, even like if you go priority, I find from East Coast to West Coast, I find you kind of just get scammed. But I don't know. Priority across the country is like a hella expensive too. And no, that does not automatically find updates. You'll have to try and locate the actual game file, and then after you have the game working, you want to try and find the update, but it's missing tons of updates and DLC and stuff. Honestly, I just wouldn't even be that worried about the update files unless there's like something really specific that you're missing from the game. I just wouldn't even be that worried about it. Because you can still start the games without the latest update. That's ambitious coming from Quebec. I think for Quebec, it'd probably be over $20. If not, these days, a lot of the times it's closer to like 30 too. I could be wrong. Ew, I didn't think this scratch was here before. Did I just cause that? I swear I didn't see that before. It might have a screen protector. Kind of looks like it does. That really sucks though. Oops. The screw went in weird. There we go. Oh, also see Gorvestis. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Have a great day. Oh yeah, and I forgot who was it, but I'll send my address on Instagram. I just sent it now. I'll just set up a I actually got this 128 gig Samsung card for free. I don't know where I got this from. I think this was actually a customer's. Fuck. Shit. I might have scammed someone for this. I wonder who it is. Fuck, I don't know who's this blonde. I mean, it's probably worth like $20, but still, I don't know. If the person that owns this SD card sees this video, fucking contact me. Sorry, dude. I must have given them a different SD card or something, though. But the Samsung one I got for free, the Evo, like this white Evo Plus. I got that for free with one of the consoles I ordered on Buy. I think that might be my development SD card, like for testing and stuff now, going forward. It's big enough to hold NAND backups, and it seems like it's fast. Interesting. You guys want to see my monitor? Huh. What the fuck? Wait, here. What is going on? Oh. There we go. Let's use GUI format. And let's go over here. It's drive E. So let's try and do E format. Didn't work. Okay, let's try formatting it here as exFAT. Then let's try doing it here. Nope. Let's try hitting OK. Then start doing it again. Okay, there. Now it worked. I'll never understand this software. It always gives me that error for like no reason. It's kind of a piece of ass. And Express Post used to actually be a really, really good deal. I remember a few years back, I think maybe closer to 2020, or even a bit before that, Express Post, you could get that shit like across country for like less than $20. But pretty much every time I try to get it now, unless it's inside BC, it's like closer to 30, which blows. I think this is in good enough condition. I don't think anyone will care about this little scratch. Where did I put my Joy-Cons? Actually, I'm going to set up a really tiny EmuNAND just because I want to do this quickly. We'll do 6 gigs. And we'll do a quick little Android thing too. Dynamic. I think they're around £1 or just under. Without Joy-Cons anyway. Like something like 400 grams. 400, 500 grams, something like that. It's kind of interesting because you can kind of play with those measurements and weights like quite a bit, and the price doesn't change that much. Like if at all, like you can usually go up like quite a few centimeters in weight and it's still the same price. It's kind of weird. Holy balls, $45, bruh. You'd be hella lucky if you got 3 days, though. I'd probably bet on it taking longer than 3 business days, even. But I'm not a gambling man, so I wouldn't. Kind of supposed to be scamming. MUMMC, create, SD partition. I guess we can take the monitor off screen now. Yeah, I think you'll get fucking scammed, bro. Especially with Priority. Priority is literally a fucking scam. I remember one time I sent a Priority from BC to Ontario. And I kid you not, that shit took like 2 fucking weeks and it cost almost $100. Fucking scammers. I swear they don't even have like a mail route for Express Posting Guaranteed. Like I swear they all get sent down the same mailing route. Put the monitor back on. Hi, cat. You guys want to see cat? Oh, come here, buddy. Here's cat. Get the cutie pie. Say hi to the camera. Hi. What a deal. What a deal. Okay, now we can boot into the Emunand. Damn, my ear just went kind of deaf. I think there's earwax blocking my hearing. That really sucks. I'm gonna have to get my ear pumped. Yeah, I think I will. That really sucks. That's so unlucky, but it just happened. Yeah, fuck. Oh, my head fucking hurts. Can't really do that right now. I was trying to like dislodge it from blocking my ear, but I don't think that's happening. This isn't an early firmware. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, 1901 works fine. Damn it, tinfoil's glitching. It's kind of funny actually. The mod chips are completely unpatchable. I mean, there's absolutely nothing they can do to fix it other than recall every Nintendo Switch. Fuck, I just want my ear to stop being deaf. Fuck. It's like half deaf right now. Maybe 30%. Fuck, I really don't want to have to get my ear pumped, but I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna see if the Super Zip supports the emulator games on Ghostland right now. It's a little better. Interesting, they're not even there. I wonder if that's because RetroArch isn't there. It must be, I'm assuming. Hogwarts Legacy is indeed there. Let's go ahead and put RetroArch onto the SD card and see if that puts it there. Oh, our chart is way smaller than I thought. What the fuck? Oh, it's actually 2.6 gigs extracted. That's crazy. Shit's taking forever. Just a tablet's fine. And if you want your own SD card done, then send that too. Yeah, I have 256s. It's for $20. Fucking hell. Yeah, I think I'll have to put RetroArch on into the super zip. I totally forgot about it. There's probably a bunch of people that fucking... Damn it, I feel really bad, bro. I totally forgot about it. A bunch of people probably have the shitty super zip without RetroArch. And they don't have access to all the retro games in Ghostland. Fuck. Because this shit's literally blowing the fuck up. Whenever. Going forward, they'll have it at least. See ya, have a great night. I'm about to stop streaming anyway. This is the last console I had to do. Okay, here now it's all there. Perfect. Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation Portable, PlayStation, Game Gear, Sega Genesis, all of it's here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to update the Super Zip right now. That blows. That blows dick. Where is... Make another Super Zip. Make this a bit bigger so you can actually see what I'm doing. Add to archive. Super Zip OFW 1 to 19 1.00 to 1901. Yeah, I'm gonna upload that to the website, but thanks guys for watching. This is the last console I had to do, so I'm gonna head off stream. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and like and whatever. Support me, and if you want a console modded, check out my Ko-Fi. See you guys.